Well, guys, I woke up this morning and I rolled over to Bronte and I said, well, I woke up this morning, got out of my bed, walked over to Bronte's bed, and and I said, we didn't get enough racing last night, so I dragged her out this morning and I said, we're going to Run Day Sunday today at Bradenton, and it's pretty crowded out here. There's a lot of cars, a lot of rigs. And we're gonna go try to make some hits. I want to try a couple things with the 60 foot and the leave, see if I can get it to leave a little more successfully, less bounce, and better 60 foot. So that's the goal here, and see what we can do. So I'm gonna unload. It's definitely getting warm out. It's so cool I've been getting so warm.
I know.
Yeah, it's like overcast and cold. But all right, let's get it.
Alright guys, the holiday seasons are upon us, and once again, we are working with our friends over at Aura Frames to get you guys a awesome gift for your loved ones. Now, these picture frames are 100% digital, Wi-Fi connected, and you can hold unlimited amount of photos. Instead of just letting those 50,000 photos or however many you have sitting on your phone just sit there, put them onto Aura Frames, and every time you walk by, you'll see a new photo because it's a constant slideshow. Now, these photos are very awesome because they look like legitimate prints. They don't just look like a, digital photo album. Like, this is like an actual print quality. I have one right behind me here. It's always going, always has pictures and videos of my cars and my wife and our family, the dogs, all that good stuff. You can flip through. These are awesome. I just let this roll, and it's always nice to see. Look at that. Can't go wrong. That quality is insane. So guys, from now until November 19th, viewers have exclusive early access to Aura's Black Friday sale. Use promo code Cooper to get $50 off Aura's best-selling frame by visiting the link in the description. Now, let's get back to the video.
We moved spots, unloaded over here next to Leroy. See how this thing does today. Just getting this thing prepped and ready for its first pass. The weather is getting warm. I was hoping for better DA, but you can hope in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first, I guess, right? Nate lost his door, it looks like, so that's pretty cool. Really sent it. A lot of respect for somebody who'll just lose their door like that. So time to get this thing ready. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit more, and then it should be good. So much sad, I turned on the CO2 bottle and I realized it was empty. I don't know if we have a loose fitting, like a leaking fitting or something, or like a messed up line, but I keep this fitting right here with me. So all I have to do is hook up to the nitrous bottle, turn this on, and then turn the nitrous bottle on, and it should fill up this with like a few pounds of nitrous just to get us by for the day.
Okay.
So we will overcome. We'll overcome.
We'll overcome.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if I can make this happen here. Like I said, I've never tried this, but shouldn't be too difficult. Tighten this.
Section in the pit area. Obviously, we have an oil down on the racetrack, so the guys will have to go down and get that taken care of. Don't forget about the refreshment center today.
This.
They've got all their good things to eat down there: cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries, chicken fries, cheesy fries, slushies. They've got slushies on special.
Close this bottle.
Today, slushies on special.
Close this bottle.
If you get hungry or thirsty, head on over there to the main concession stand here on the tower side. Get yourself something good to eat or drink today. Also, crew members. There's quite a few of you crew members. If you do not have your armband on, after you have signed the release and racer registration, do not come on the racetrack. If you need to be on the racetrack for any reason,
burn my finger.
Members need to head on over to racer registration, sign the release, and have that paper armband. That will permit you in the restricted area. If you do not have that paper
Take a look,
armband,
man, live it up.
do not go to the restricted
I ain't got no
area.
secrets. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an LS.
Oh no, that's awesome.
No, I'm just kidding. Yep, 2J swapped. It was a 6-cylinder car when I got it, so it only felt right.
Yeah, keep it 6-cylinder.
Yeah, it'd be weird to not.
What's your YouTube channel?
Just Cooper Bogetti.
I remember when you were on Air.
Oh yeah, my roots.
And then I didn't follow you over, I guess. I'll get it now.
It's all good. Yeah, check it out. We do a lot of racing with this car. Well, it seems to have worked. All right, so I just tightened up the passenger front limiter, and then I took 6 clicks out of the front compression because the car kind of leaves really well, and then like it'll land and bounce again. So I'm trying to get it to not do that. I haven't had any real testing days. I've just been like only at events. So this is like the first time I actually get to try something, and let's see what it does. It's so nice to be back at Bradenton.
Our happy place.
I'm sorry, Gainesville, but you ain't no BMP.
It's the best here. It really is.
Great, great group of people, great employees.
Did you talk about what you did and whatnot?
Yes, I did. I briefly went over it.
Okay, cool.
But I might edit it out if it didn't work.
Stop. All right, well.
If the changes didn't work, I'll edit it out.
See what happens.
Yep.
Hopefully it's all good.
Oh yeah.
Gets down
The
good.
tires set and all that, bucko?
You probably want to check them because of the sun,
I didn't
right?
bring my tire gauge.
Still
Rookie here, right?
Where do you normally put them?
I wanted to try them at like 19 and a half.
Okay.
Because I usually run them at 18 and a half, but I've never tried like upping it. And I haven't had a test session in like a month.
Well, hey, you're at a test session now, so why not try it?
Exactly. That's why I changed the shocks in the front and then. Yeah, so like 19 and a half.
All right, I'll sell Bobby.
That's probably
Thank
pretty
you.
hot.
Yeah.
My helmet's getting hot.
Yeah, it was right in the sun there.
I know, my noggin.
Anything else?
That's all. That's all she wrote. James Tall's gonna help me into the beams.
Yep.
That means we can go fast. Sorry, Joey Salty, you lost your job.
He says he might not run it all the way out, so we'll see. Let it run.
5.0.
Oh, good.
5.09. Yeah.
Nice.
It was a little slower to the 60-foot 122. So whatever I changed didn't help, but it didn't really hurt us much. I got to look at the video to really know, and
Yeah.
then make a progressive change from there. But went down really
Here, you
well.
wanna look while
Tire
we're-
pressure didn't really affect us much.
I think, if I'm thinking back correctly, that it like did kind of hop a little bit.
Yeah. It didn't feel like it hopped as much, but it's so hard to know in that split second.
Yeah, yeah.
Seemed like it bumped in a lot more like stout without moving as much.
Right, it did hop a bit.
Way less violent though on
Yeah?
the hop.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
like it kind of just like rode the tire. It used to kind of like boom.
Okay, well that's
But-
good then.
It's so smoky out the turbo.
Yeah, I like, it looked very smoky that
Let's not
time.
talk about that. I'm just kidding. But look at the reaction time.
Oh, nice.
0.05.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's correct reaction time. That's what you need to have in a
Good
race
job.
car.
Good job.
Has to start with an O. If it doesn't
Yeah.
start with an O, head
Bad.
on out.
Bad.
And that's a speech for me too. People are like, oh, shots fired at somebody. It's like, no, those are shots fired at me.
Yeah,
I do that.
yeah.
I'm hit or miss.
So now another pass?
Yeah,
maybe?
turn it around for another pass.
All right, cool, good job.
Maybe look at the video some more, talk to some people smarter than me.
Yeah,
And I may take more compression out of it and see if that helps. But I don't know why the 60-foot slowed down. It may just need a fresh nitrous bottle.
would the changing the tire pressure do that?
Maybe, but it should do the opposite. It should.
Like adding tire pressure?
Adding tire pressure should help 60-foot if it doesn't spin,
Okay,
which is weird. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it shouldn't slow. Like it just should be working backwards.
yeah.
5.0 at 139.
Good job.
I was gonna ask him, but I saw his. So if you're like, oh, he didn't ask Cletus how he ran, I already saw his pass.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean?
so. Yeah.
So I didn't ask back.
Getting down good. 8.6, 118. Hello.
Hi.
That was a good day to be hit.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It looked like it bumped a lot less.
Yeah.
Like, and James was saying the 60 foot looked better.
It was slow.
Oh, really?
It was really slow.
Huh.
It was a 129. Like it slowed way down, but it felt way faster.
Yeah, it looked great.
Yeah. I got my trans hot.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. What happened? Did something happen with your car?
I let off because I didn't know if they were gonna bump in. It didn't seem like they were gonna
Yeah,
light their
he
second
was
bolt.
kind of there for a second.
So I was like, I'm not. This
Yeah.
isn't a competition pass. Like I'm
Yeah.
letting off. Like
But you were just on the trans brake twice.
yeah.
Yeah. But
And then not only on the trans brake twice, after 2 times, then you drive it down track at
Yeah.
at full speed.
what was the?
It was
well-
slow. I hit rev limiter in first gear,
Okay.
so it was 5.2 at 137.
Okay.
Trans was hot. Car was a little hot at that point anyway. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. It got down the track though.
Yeah, it did.
So that's good data. I can smell the trans fluid.
Yeah, I smell it too. And it feels very warm around here.
Yeah, I wanted to get out of it.
Yeah.
Whenever he pulls me up.
Last pass of the day.
Last pass of the day of the weekend.
Yep.
We
You
would have
got
thought
this.
we were racing at 2 tracks this weekend.
I know. Very fun.
Yeah, been a good time.
I think I'm in portrait mode. Whoops.
That was a tough break.
Why?
The car has slowed down every pass today.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that one looked good. Like it didn't look like it lifted
like
up the
it
wheel
felt
at
good
all.
and it felt fast, but every pass is slower and slower.
Huh.
Like I feel like visually and in the car we're making forward momentum, but on the time slips we're not.
You didn't run it all the way through, right?
No, but it was still slow.
What was it to the 8th?
It was 5.3.
Damn. Weird.
My earlier
No time bike, so we can't tell you what he runs. So
But I feel like it looked like it just like lifted up a little bit, but then like stayed really good on the leave. From my knowledge.
yeah.
But
I mean, it was a little bit faster to the 330 on that pass, so maybe I was just out of it a little early. It was a little faster than the last pass, but it wasn't as fast as the first pass to the 330. But the 60 foot was marginally better.
the 60 foot was worse on that last one?
Yeah, and the mile an hour was way down, so I must have been out of it pretty early, but still, I mean, it was just confusing.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I'll just look at the data, send out.
I mean, but it was getting A to B down the track, which was
great.
good. Yeah.
Getting slower is weird.
Yeah, a little weird. But I'm not like unhappy with that. I feel like that was
it was a good outing.
Yeah.
But getting slower is just weird.
Yeah, we want to be going faster.
Yeah. When I'm not making any changes to slow it down, and it looks visibly, and it feels so much better.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, can you stand over here, get me and Garrett doing our outros, talking about why our cars are slowing down and stuff. Mine's slowing down for things that I don't know. His is doing things that he doesn't know.
Racing.
Same.
Racing.
Racing sucks. No, I'm just kidding. That's whatever.
I feel like that was a good way to end it, though.
I'll talk to you guys when I get home. I need to go over some of the stuff from yesterday and today. Go through some. I want to explain some more. I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you guys tomorrow. All right. I'll see you guys.
All right, guys. So, quick little test day. 3 passes. I changed front suspension on the first pass, tire pressure. Second pass, I just changed tire pressure, left the front suspension the same. And then third pass, I added a little bit to my anti-roll bar on the passenger side as advised by Nate and James. We were just talking and they were like, hey, add a couple turns to your passenger side anti-roll bar because it looks like the car's trying to twist. All of those changes visually look like they did a lot. Like the car is more settled, it was hooking really well, and it was just kind of like driving out instead of like kind of like, it wasn't as like wheels up, it didn't as bounce as much, like all that stuff, but it progressively got slower to the 60 foot every time. We went from a 122 60 foot on the first pass, which is already slow because I already changed the front end. Normally it's like a 120, 117, already slow there. Second pass, we went a 129, very slow. Then when I added to the anti-roll bar, we went a 125, which is also very slow. But in the videos, you guys can tell, if you guys have seen my car a lot, it looks like it's going faster. And I just don't know what it is. I have an idea I want to change. When I first started racing the car, I kind of lowered lower control arm 1 click down, which gives it a lot more bite. And I think now we have almost too much bite where it's just like biting and then driving out, like wasting energy, like biting down onto the ground and then driving out of the hole. So I'm thinking I want to change the anti-roll bar 1 bar up so it's more flat. It sounds weird to give it less bite, but I think if we can just kind of get it up on the tire and driving out is better than having it bite and then drive out, if that makes any sense to you guys. But I don't have a whole lot of adjustability. I would like to go lower on my front of the lower control arm for the rear, see if that helps it, but I don't know what that could be. We made good progress though. The bounce is out of it. The bump is a lot better. So if we can just get it to like ride the tire instead of bite the tire into the ground, because right now it's trying to like slam it into the ground and it's losing energy doing that. And I want it to just like coast out of the coast. Like you'll see a lot of radial cars, they do like this is the front, they'll do like hike the tire up and drive out. I'm trying to get it to do something more along the lines of that. I don't have the chassis to like separate, but I definitely don't want it to like bite and try to like ride out. Like it's not a no prep car, it's not like a bracket car. Like we don't need it to do that. We want it to just like ride out. So that's my thought. I'm gonna try that, bring it back to the track, see if we can help with that. I don't want to change some of the stuff that we've already changed because we got the chassis less flexing with the anti-roll bar adjustment. We have the front suspension working better, but now we just have to make the rear kind of cooperate a little more. If I have to get some front adjustability and have those welded on, that so be it. That would be great. I'd love to add some more notches to things. It could be something with the torque arm. Maybe the torque arm goes down a notch, but once you kind of have a torque arm in there working, you don't really mess with it that much from what I've heard and seen. So I really only have the adjustability is rebound compression on the rear and lower control arm. I have 4 holes I can go up and down. So something along those lines, I'm going to give a try, and then we can see what happens. So that's where we're at. Short and sweet. I'm gonna have some more testing in the next like week or so, and come up with like a list of things I want to try. And if this doesn't work, try this. If this works, add that like that kind of thing. Like I'm gonna try to talk to some people smarter than me, like I said, and see if they can give me some hands. Ty is very good with suspension. James, Nate, they all know a lot, and those are the type of people that, you know, we send videos back and forth. I send videos to them, they give me information back. That's kind of how this works. Trying to learn as much as possible from the people that I know are doing what I'm trying to do, if that makes sense to you. But that's where we're at. So that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep it saucy. I'll see you next time.